Losing a job has got to be one of the most stressful things anyone can go through. And then, right on top of everything else, you're hit with this massive financial question, one that could literally impact the rest of your life. So today, we're going to break it all down and get you the clarity you need.
It all starts with a number, 135. And what's behind this number? Well, behind it are 135 people. Every single one with a family, a career, and a retirement they have been working so incredibly hard for. This all got very real not too long ago when Hormel Foods announced it was laying off 135 employees at its plant in Tucker, Georgia. And this one event, it brings up a question that millions of people have to face every single year. It's a scary question, right? Especially when you're already stressed out. But you know what? Getting this right is absolutely critical for your financial future. Okay, so to make the right choice, you first gotta know exactly what you're working with. Most retirement plans fall into one of two big buckets. First up, you have the pension plan. Now think of this like a promise from your company. They manage all the money and they promise to pay you a specific check every month for life once you retire. It's all based on how long you work there. The second type, and this is way more common these days, is the 401k. This is totally different. This is an account with your name on it. You put money in from your paycheck, and if you're lucky, your employer might kick in some matching funds. The money is yours.
So, here's the bottom line. A pension is the company's promise to pay you later. A 401k is your money in your account right now. And since that's the plan most of us have, and it's where you have all the control, that's what we're going to zero in on today. So you've left your job. You got this 401k account just sitting there. You can't put any more money into it, but all the money inside is still yours. You are now at a huge decision point with four main paths you can take. So you've got four main options. The easiest is to just leave it alone right where it is. You don't have to decide right away. A really powerful move is to roll it over to an IRA. That's an individual retirement account that you control completely. This usually gives you way more investment choices and lower fees. If you get a new job quickly, you can often roll it into your new 401k to keep everything in one tidy spot. And then there's the fourth option, cash out. We really need to talk about this one because, honestly, it's the most dangerous of them all. Yeah, out of those four choices, there is one that is almost always the wrong move. It's a costly mistake, and yet it's the one so many people are tempted to make. And look, the temptation is totally real. You've lost your income, the bills are starting to pile up, and you've got this pot of money just sitting there. It feels like a lifeline you can grab right now. But pulling that cord, whoa, it comes at a staggering cost. Let's just run an example. Imagine you've got a $50,000 balance in your 401k. Sounds like a nice chunk of change to help you through a tough spot, right? Well, hold on. Here's the gut punch. By the time that money actually hits your bank account, you might only see about 30 grand. A huge piece of your savings just vanishes. So where in the world did it all go? Here's why. First, that entire withdrawal is treated as income, so you're going to pay federal and state income taxes on it. Then, on top of that, if you're under age 59 and a half, the IRS slaps you with an extra 10% early withdrawal penalty. It's a brutal 1-2 punch to your savings. Now, your focus might be on that 401k, but it's really important to remember that when you leave a job, you're not just losing a paycheck, you're losing a whole safety net. Your health insurance? Gone. You might be able to continue it through something called COBRA, but here's the catch. You are now on the hook for the entire premium yourself, which can be unbelievably expensive. And on top of that, any life insurance or disability insurance you had through work, that stuff usually disappears the day you walk out the door, leaving you and your family totally exposed. Okay, I know, this is a lot to take in, especially during a time that's already so stressful. So the key here is to just take control. Let's break it down into a simple step-by-step plan. You can totally do this. Here's your 3-step plan. First, audit. That means gathering up all your retirement statements and make one critical call to HR. Ask about your vesting status. That'll tell you exactly how much of the company's matching money is officially yours to keep. Second, decide. Look at those 4 options and make a real choice for your 401k. A rollover is almost always the smartest move for long-term control. And third, and this is so important, protect.
Your number one priority should be replacing your health, life, and disability insurance. Don't put it off. When you boil it all down, it's really about a shift in how you think. Jobs are temporary. They'll come and they'll go throughout our careers. The real key is to build a financial foundation, a retirement plan that's totally independent of any one company and can handle whatever life throws at you. The choices you make in those first few weeks after a layoff can decide whether your plan is fragile or if it's truly built to last.